Great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Stones, aim forwards. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Kane, Foden, Kane. Ryerson, Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Anderson. Rice. Bellingham. Nice looking ball, played into space out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gordon. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ødegaard. Ryerson moved on forwards, and the keeper beats it away. Now it's Kane. Foden. And that's a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. And it cuts out the supply. Ball's gone out of play. Foden. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Anderson.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Anderson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gehi makes the interception. White. Rice. Spence. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. White. And here's Gordon. He's on it. Can he get away? Out to the left it goes. And he's well positioned. And a shot! Driven forward. The pass has gone astray. Rice. Now it's Kane. England couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to get it away. That has found him in acres of space. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Norway have reclaimed it. Gahey cuts it out. Gordon. Rice. Spence. That is a great pick out. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. Stones. Bellingham. Rice. Foden. Oh, well measured. It's Foden! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Played towards the front line. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Gahey. Stones. And it's White. Foden. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Haaland. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Gahey. Anderson. Bellingham. Gahey, aim forwards. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's going to go a long way. Ødegaard. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. Spread out to the left. Oh, they could be caught out here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Moved on forwards. Stones gets across to intercept that. Kane. Gordon. Ødegaard. Bob. Ødegaard. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Haaland. Haaland!
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Spence. Gordon, now he's off and running. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Gehi attempts a clearance. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And that has been clubbed away. It'll be a throw-in. Ødegaard has a look and plays it forward. Stones. Bellingham. White. Stones. Stones forwards and with intent.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Stones.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch.
Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Over to the left. Haaland. Well read. And the danger is averted. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's an imaginative pass. Haaland! White. Bellingham. Stones looks to the other side. Norway are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Stones. Stones gently done. Short changes him with that pass. Anderson. Norway already trailing and we've barely begun. And here's Gordon. Gordon. And here's Kane. Gordon! He's hit it first time.
Gordon really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Bellingham. And it's White. Anderson. And it's lofted through here. Foden. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gets it away. Bellingham. Gehi. Calmly anticipates. Defending of the desperate variety. And they've got a throw. Brilliantly cut out. Haaland, moved on forwards. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Spence. Ødegaard. Bob. Rice. Bellingham. Rice. Gehi. Gehi chooses to go cross-field. And he won't reach that. Aim forwards. Bellingham. Stones. Foden. Long ball looking to counter. Foden. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. Ball is over the line. And he's there to clear it. Foden. Stones. Gehi. Spence. And it's Kane. Played out to the right. White. Puts them all in. Kane. Kane. Bellingham! And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Has a shot! He's scored!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Norway grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Foden given the lift of his goal. Gordon. That is good strength. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Gordon! Have it back and can go again. Yehi. Out to the right. Foden, and it's White. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kane certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's played forward. Ryerson. Oh, nice touch. Danger averted for now. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Spence, gently done. Bellingham. Bellingham shifted upfield. Oh, there's a probing ball. Out towards the flank. That's a throw. Oh, Red, nice interception. Haaland. Haaland played out to the left flank. That's tidy. Anderson does really well to win the ball there. White forwards and with intent. And it's Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. A chance to play it in. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's a good ball. And it's hoisted clear. Bob. Played out wide. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bellingham. Cuts out the pass. It's a lovely, neat pass. Bob tries to dink it through. White clears it away. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Bellingham. Spence. And it's Bellingham. And here's Kane. It's Kane! That was mighty close. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Now it's Gordon. Rice. Spence. Ambitious ball here. And the keeper has it. Gordon. Oh, this looks sharp. Gehi gets over and intercepts. Stones. That's really well manoeuvred. He can run onto that. Gordon! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nicely intercepted. It's Kane! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Moved on forwards. Spence. Rice. And it's Kane. Foden played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. White. Nice physical challenge. Haaland. Oh, good spread. Now it's Haaland. Rice. Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Probing pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cleared without complication. Foden was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Bellingham. White. Some good work on the right flank here. White. Tries across. White. Oh, it's played into the area. Rice moves short. Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. And it's White. Oh, that's nice. White looking to get on the end of this. Lovely bit of skill. Bellingham. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. There's the shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And now he has two. England take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And he has been fouled there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bob. And here's Haaland. So what can they make of this? Bellingham. Kane. Foden. White. Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Odegaard. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now that's well seen too. Stones. Foden. And it's Kane. Gordon. Done delicately. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. This looks promising. And he's on his way! Now it's for Foden! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rice plays it short. Bellingham. Bellingham! Bellingham! And here's Kane. Gordon. Lovely feet. Rice. Over to the left. And here's Gordon. Rice. Gordon. Odegaard gets it away. Anderson. And here's Foden. Defending of the desperate variety. Spence. And this is Kane. Kane. Can he deliver? Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Gordon clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And it's played forward. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Anderson. good play on the left-hand side here. Yehi. Rice. Anderson, aim forwards. Haaland chasing after it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's White. Foden. That's an excellent interception. Ødegaard. Half an hour played now. Excellent. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. White. Rice. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. Foden. Out to the right. White looking to run onto it. Ødegaard, gently done. And here's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Played out to the right. And here's Haaland. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pickford, long ball by the goalkeeper. Bob. And here's Haaland. Haaland knocks it out wide. He whips in across. Stones getting this one clear. White shifted upfield. And it's Kane. Spence. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Stones. Yehi. Rice. Bellingham. Aim forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gordon. Kane. Now it's Foden. Foden spread out to the left. Out for a throw. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice. And here's Gordon. Now it's Kane. Does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Haaland played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's neat. Out towards the flank. Swings it across. Now it's Gordon. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham, oh, good spread. And here's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Ryerson. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Can he latch on to this? Yehi. Bellingham. Stones. Spence. Yehi. Rice. Stones. Bellingham. Yehi. Stones. Foden looks to get on the end of this. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ryerson. Quality ball. Stones. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played forward. That is a brilliant interception. Rice. Rice forwards and with intent. That looks a cracking ball. Gordon. And it's Spence. Spence. Now here's the delivery. He can get that clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones makes the interception. Anderson. Spence. It's run loose here. That's been drilled forward. Spence. Foden. White. White making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's there to clear it. Norway are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Up towards the front line. Nicely intercepted. Rice. And it's Spence. Nice control. And here's Gordon. And he's found a way past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yehi gets across to intercept that. Does really well to win the ball there. Stones played through into space. White. Oh, great header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So now the difference is 3. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Spence. Haaland. And here's Haaland. Bellingham. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ødegaard. Bob played out to the left flank. And that was very necessary. Played into the middle. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And it's Kane. Spence. Spence goes on a charge down the left. So who's he picking out? Spence is having a shot! That's needed better contact. Played out to the right. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Bob. Bob. Out to the right. Oh, this looks sharp. White tries to clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get onto this? And it's White. Bellingham. Time to deliver. Foden. Real chance! And that has been cleared. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Bob. Ødegaard, cracking ball. Bob. And he's got his chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Proves too strong. Searching passes played there. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. Ødegaard, that's a sharp pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. And that is a little undercooked. Ødegaard, oh, good spread. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that's been... And the finish! And the ball's come loose here. Back in once more. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. And here's Haaland. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That's a cute ball. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Anderson. Spence. Anderson. Foden. Rice. Rice. Long ball upfield. Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Calmly anticipates. Anderson. Rice.
Foden.
White. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And he's there to clear it. Yehi. Foden. And here's Kane. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender. Here's a chance! Excellent challenge there. Kane! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bob receives it in a wide position. Bob. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, such a clever touch. And he decides to cross it. And he's heaved it away. And here's Haaland. Chance for a shot! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Norway are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham. Stones. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now that's well seen too. Ødegaard. Receives it in a good position here. And here's Haaland. Stones clears it away. Kane. Rice. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Deftly away. And it's Spence. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Bob. Great work on the overlap. That'll be a throw-in. And it's hoisted clear. And they've got rid. And the first half is done. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
So off we go once more.
Norway really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Stones.
Anderson. Rice.
Bellingham.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Stones.
White. Gahey aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Showing good feet. And here's Haaland. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Odegaard! And it's played forward. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Stones cuts it out.
Bellingham.
And he cuts out the supply. Foden.
Bellingham.
White, gently done. Østigard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cleared away. Anderson.
Bellingham.
Gahey. Anderson. Gahey. That's a throw. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Anderson. Spence. Rice. Anderson forwards and with intent. Foden played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Rice. Foden. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Foden. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Spence. Gordon succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred.
Stones. Bellingham.
Rice. Gahey.
Stones.
Pickford sends that a long way. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he thumps it clear. Spence. Gahey. Rice. Spence. Gordon. White. He's through here. Foden. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foden. Haaland. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Played out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Rice. It's Kane! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Tries to get it clear. Foden. Kane with a shot! Aim forwards. And it's Ødegaard. Ryerson. Ødegaard in acres of space out wide. Oh, it's come loose! Do have a chance to counter here. And he's on a charge. Gordon. Now the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Bob. Ødegaard. Bob. Rice concedes a free kick for that. Defending of the desperate variety. Rice. Foden. Rice. Gordon tries to thread one through. Spence. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Ødegaard. Ryerson. That's good play. Ødegaard. Stones gets good distance on it. There will be a throw-in. He has found the way through. Bullish header! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. And that's been repelled. Now it's Bob. He is through here. Bob. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham. Stones shifted upfield. Can he latch on to this? Oh, smashing header! Oh, it needed better placement. Spence. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Foden. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. Tries to cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Time, excellent interception. Spence.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bellingham, now he's off and running. And here's Kane. And here's Bellingham. And here's Kane. Goes for a shot! And it's played forward. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Anderson. Spence. Anderson.
Bellingham.
Anderson. Foden. And here's Kane. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice. Out to the left it goes. And that has been cleared. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Cross goes in there. Cleared away. That's a little off target. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Bob. Shot, surely! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ødegaard. Ryerson. It's run loose here. Spence. Gehi. Anderson. Gehi. Bob. And here's Haaland. And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard! It's it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Bellingham.
Foden. That is lovely. And here's Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. White. Foden. White.
Bellingham.
White. And here's Foden.
Bellingham.
Rice.
Bellingham.
Rice. Anderson. Rice. Spence. Hit into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's played forward. Only partially clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. Aim forwards. Bob. Haaland. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Gordon. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. Bob. Here it is, cross, climbs up big! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. And the pass is intercepted. Ødegaard. Haaland. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ødegaard!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Bellingham getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Bob. There are a few waiting for it. That's really well cleared.
England look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
England have somehow to break through, though. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Gordon. Oh, can he get onto this? Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! Gehi gets rid without sophistication. It's anyone's ball now.
Bellingham.
Gehi. Spence. Gehi. Oh, red, nice interception. Ødegaard. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gehi. Rice.
Bellingham.
Stones has played it long. Haaland. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Foden does well to get it back. Anderson.
Bellingham. Stones.
Yehi. Stones played over towards the opposite flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread out to the left. Foden. And it's Kane. Gordon takes a shot. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Played into space out wide. A real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. So who's he picking out? The ball is loose and the chase. A mighty effort! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Norway have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kane. Berger. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? Gordon. Kane.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Haaland is onto it in a flash. Spence. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. Berger, gently done. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Bob. Berger. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Gordon. Now it's Kane. That's been slipped through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Rice gets it away. Played out to the right. And here's Ødegaard. Yehi attempts a clearance. Great chance! White. Foden.
Bellingham.
Bellingham. He's got away. Up he goes! Final touch was poor.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Ødegaard aim forwards. Rice. And it's Kane. Yehi. Spence. Gordon. Spence. He's in, surely! Gordon. And he's been booked for simulation.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Spence. Anderson. Gehi.
Stones.
Anderson.
Bellingham.
White. Rice. Gehi. Gehi forwards and with intent.
Bellingham.
Rice.
Stones.
Rice. Anderson. Berger. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Berger. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Kane. Gordon. Lobbed in behind.
Gordon really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Spence. Gordon. Spence gets into some space. That is lovely. Now, what about this cross? Oh, he's dealt with that well. Now, what about a counter-attack? Quality ball. Calmly anticipates. Anderson. And it's gone back to the keeper. Pickford. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Well, played right into his path. Bob. Rice shifted upfield. Could move up a gear here. And he's just the goal. Gordon! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
England can make their change now with a break in play.
I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
England are having a ball here. Haaland looks to get on the end of this.
Stones.
Moved on forwards. Rice. And it's played forward. And it's Hall. Can he deliver? Cross in, looks like a good one. And the counter is on. Now it's Haaland. Succumbs to the pressure. Aimed in towards the centre. And it wasn't a great header in the end.
Stones. Bellingham.
White.
Stones.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Gordon. Kane. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Hall. Rice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been cut short. Gehi. Bellingham. Foden. And here's Gordon. Oh, he's bustling through here. Kane. Bellingham played into space. It's a goal kick. White.
Stones.
Stones shifted upfield. Now it's Kane. Proves too strong. And back to the keeper they go. Østigard goes forward. Hall gets over and intercepts. And they've got rid. Out towards the flank. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Gordon. Kane.
Bellingham.
Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Stones is there, and he can get that clear. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Kane going full tilt down the left. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Aim forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Berger knocks it out wide. White did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, great chance! Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Throw it. And here's Ødegaard. No, that's overhit. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kane. He has found the way through. Gordon. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Berger. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. That pass has been well intercepted. Haaland. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. Delivered across. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Gehi aimed forwards. And here's Haaland. He's through. Haaland! Rice. Paul looking for a runner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Anderson. Foden.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances.
Bellingham! And it's played forward. Gehi.
Stones.
Anderson. Berger did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Over to the left. Berger. And the flag has stayed down. Time to deliver. White. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Gordon. Ødegaard cuts it out. Ødegaard forwards and with intent. Anderson. Gehi. Rice. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he's in! Decent chance!
Foden. Rice.
Oh, a delicate chip through.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And here's Haaland. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Gets it away. He can run onto that. Takes a shot! Goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Norway grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Anderson. Bellingham. Rice. Anderson played out to the left flank. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Stones shifted upfield. Haaland spread out to the left. Berger. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Anderson makes the interception. Hall.
Stones.
Aim forwards. Oh, easy pickings there. Moved on forwards. Rice. Hall. Anderson.
Stones.
Forward it goes. The final 5 minutes. And it's Ødegaard. Berger. Ødegaard. Berger caresses it through, and he thumps it clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Whistle's gone, that's foul. Football, shot and save. Gehi. Gordon. Ødegaard. Hall. Gehi. Hall. Gehi wins the duel this time. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foden. And it's Kane. White.
Stones.
Rice. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. Now that's well seen too. Now they could break here. That's really well manoeuvred. Anderson. Hall. Hall. Rice looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Hall. Gehi. Rice. Gordon. Hall. Gordon looking to run onto it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Hauga. A header! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline. Two more needed. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not kicking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Anderson forwards and with intent. Gordon. Kane. And here's Gordon! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Stones.
Gehi.
Stones.
Bellingham.
Stones.
Anderson shifted upfield. And that is a little undercooked. That's a look and plays it forward. Gehi. Rice. Bellingham. And that is out of play. That's the throw. Anderson. White. Gehi aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception.
Stones.
Time added on 4 minutes. Rice. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. White. Bellingham. And it's Bowen. Bowen. Berger with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Stones.